Alright guys, how we doing? We're back out here in the shop messing around with old 65 again. Excuse me. We got a new water pump on through thermostat and all that good stuff. Trying to find a gooseneck, thermostat, whatever you gonna call it, with the right angle on it for this thing is almost impossible. This one pitted up kind of bad. I wanted to replace it, but you know, parts store's got nothing, so I guess I'll order one, and it's no big deal. But anyway, after we started messing with his truck, we rebuilt the carburetor and flushed the gas tank out and was getting good clean gas out of it. So I thought we were good. Not so much. Carburetor started acting like a fool the other day. I backed it out of the shop. It wasn't idle, didn't want to run, wouldn't take no gas. It's just everything doing it could do to be wrong. So I pulled the carburetor apart to see what's going on. It is packed right full of microfine rust. And filter stopped up and it going around the filter and everything else in the carburetor. Inline filter under the truck will stop slam up. So, and the carburetor looked like you had filled it full of tea or Pepsi. So, pull the carburetor apart, get it all clean, put it back together, start draining the fuel tank, and I get 10 gallons of pure nasty out of it. So, out the tank come, it's in the yard, it's all rusted out. It ain't, I'm not going to try to fix it. I've seen on YouTube where a bunch of guys are fixing them. But for, you know, $300 for a new tank, new sending unit, because my sending unit's all to pieces too. So $300 for all new stuff, I think that's the only way to go. So that's what we're going to do. But after jabbing the screwdriver into the daggone stock radiator the other day, I did get a new one here. And of course Chinese, just like every damn thing else is. But I got to make a few adjustments down here. That radiator is just a 2 inches taller. So I'm going to have a notch 2 inches taller and an inch wider. So I'm actually going to have to come to the frame rail right here and notch in just a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch on each side for about 3 inches. And let it slide down inside the frame rails a little bit. And the whole idea for doing all that is I went ahead and ordered a radiator for the V8. So I know good and well I ain't gonna let this 6-cylinder stay in here. This thing keep aggravating me. I know it's gonna come out. And I'm gonna stick a damn beer keg or something in the back for a gas tank and be done with it. But anyway, that's where we're at on this. We've brakes are all done. I think I told you all that. We got that all done, finished up. So it works good, stops, just don't go now. But anyway, I got the pulleys lined up pretty close. Had to do a slight bit of wiggle shimming on that water pump to get it to line up with the crank like it needed to. But it's there. Then I got somewhere here. Well, it must be out in the shop. Oh no, other shelter. I got a double pulley that goes on the bottom. That'll take care of it. Looks like it'll line right up with my power steering pump. Maybe. But the bearings in the alternator, they're squalling or growling. So went ahead and pulled it off and got it over here. I mean, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's sitting there spinning that slow and it was growling. It's terrible on the truck. So we took that and I took the bracket here and opened it up just a little bit to give me a little more adjustment in case my shimming on the, I needed to adjust it left to right, you know. Anyway, that'll work. That'll all work. But I got to watching Ollie's Garage the other night. Then we were sitting there talking on a text and messaging back and forth a while ago about this 383 and about the oil pressure deals, and he's had a Ford that pretty much had the same issues. So I'm thinking, after talking to him, I really believe that it's that front cam bearing is giving me issues from what others have told me and then what he was saying. And it must be a sign, because I was sitting there messaging him and look down in the floor and there's oil. I get to tracing it up and it's the damn timing cover is leaking. I got to pull that off anyway. So anyway, maybe that's a sign. I'm not going to be happy with it though until we find it. So I'm going to turn around and pull the, I don't know if I'll do it today or not, pull the balancer off and water pump mess, pull the cover off, and I may go ahead and pop the intake and pop the lifters up and pull the cam out of it and see if I can get an oversized. I guess I could check the clearances, see if I could check somehow or another. There's got to be a way to check the clearance between that camshaft and the cam bearing without pulling it out and measuring, and that's maybe the only way to do it. Pull the cam out, measure the journal, and then turn around and measure the cam bearing and see what I got. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, but anyway, guys, that's what we're up to today. And let's see if I can't get this something going. I got that daggone sick the other day. I got too hot and sick, and oh bad, that was a bad time. It took about 3 days to get over that mess. So anyway, still ain't feeling the best in the world, but we're gonna piddle on something. And like I said, I may go ahead and tear that apart. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, I'll let you know something. See y'all later.